Hey everybody, welcome to Motivational Monday. Obviously enough, I'm feeling incredibly in the holiday spirit. I love Christmas and it's my favorite time of year. And today's message is going to be, of course, topical to that. And honestly, I don't know if there's really a directive for today. More so just to talk about Christmas and maybe try to sway people about. Because I know a lot of people who decide that they hate Christmas. They say to themselves every time the year rolls around, well, it's really not my time of year. I'm not quite into it. And a lot of people are to the point now where they talk about how it's a very hollow and baseless holiday where it's just greedy and stuff like that. Whereas I like to think it's far more than that. Sure, getting gifts and giving gifts is wonderful, and it does feel good to exchange presents, but ultimately I think Christmas is so much more important in its way of bringing people together. I think perhaps my favorite thing is that I do get to see my friends that I don't get to see all year long because, we'll go to a party and we'll meet up and we'll make it a point to come together for the holiday. And I've heard it said before that around Christmas we're supposed to be the people that we wish we could be all year. We want to be something more redeemable and more admirable around this time, and I think that that's important as well. And I think the fact that we do get together and see people is an exact representation of this idea. Because yes, as we get older and busier and can't see people as much as we'd like to, then we have to try to be better in our way of getting together. We need to put aside our desires and what we want and instead make our desire to be with the people that we care about. Sometimes it's hard to make that balance, and I think Christmas time is a perfect time that allows you to really force yourself to create that balance. Some people may think going to their in-laws may be terrible, or going to their family member's house to exchange presents and sit around and eat isn't that fun, but ultimately once you're there, there's something that happens. You get to see people you haven't seen, you see different perspectives from people that you're not normally around, and everything just starts to make you happy. I know it makes me happy, and I know a lot of the people that I hang out with may be a bit grudging in going to these things, and then once we're all together, the smiles just don't stop. Show the better parts of yourself at this time because it only comes once a year. And if that's all that you have to do is to summon just a couple days of being a more redeemable and lovable person, is that really so awful? I don't think in the end you will have hurt because of the fact that you've done this. If anything, you'll really just get to enjoy some quality time with people that you normally don't get to see. And that's it. So be merry, be happy, and enjoy the holiday for everything that it's worth. And I think all that it's worth is indeed getting together with the ones we love, and maybe even the ones that we don't love as much, but by the end of the night of sitting around and eating and drinking and exchanging presents, maybe we do love them a little bit more. And I think any day that can allow us to do that is an important one. So make sure to enjoy the holidays for everything that you can get out of them. No matter what it is. If it's Christmas, then awesome. But if it's something else, that's fine too. Use the time that you get to get together with people because holidays are indeed created to make life better, to commemorate certain things, so that we are reminded of the wonderful things that we do have. And above all else, that's probably the most motivational thing I can think of about Christmas and the holiday time, is that it brings us together. And it allows us to recall what is so great about this life. And yes, every other day can be plain, but if we designate one to be something more, then it could be. So designate every day to be something more. And ultimately, you'll just have a wonderful life. So thank you so much for watching. Remember that if no one else is there for you, these videos will always be here for you. And if you'd like to, make sure to like the video. It does help me out. And if you want to subscribe, I make videos every week. Comment below what you're going to be doing for the holidays. And yeah, I'm going to link something right here. So even if you have seen it, go ahead and click it anyway because it helps the channel either way. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Merry Christmas. Have a happy holiday. And I'll see you folks on Wednesday.